Hello, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and waterfowls. It's me, Big Mike. Today, I just want to make an off-the-cuff video. So, I don't know if you keep up with the news a lot, but there have been a lot of UFO sightings around the world lately, or not around the world, but in North America, I should say. Particularly over the United States and Canada, and it's something I'm quite interested in. So I just want to kind of give a couple of my takes, a couple of my views here. This is pretty much going to be an unedited video, so pretty much off the cuff, not my normal stuff. I just want to kind of experiment with like a blog format here, as opposed to just my normal edited content. Over the past few days, or past 5 days, I should probably say, there have been a lot of UFO sightings over North America, and particularly over the northern part of North America, Alaska and Canada. If I'm not mistaken, one actually was seen in Missouri as well. And it's been a lot of talk about what exactly they could be. Now, one thing to clear up here is that these are UFOs, but I know in the popular imagination we normally associate UFO with aliens. However, that's not necessarily the case. A UFO is just simply an unidentified flying object. Now, it could be the military testing something. It could be, a science organization testing something. It could be, an industry testing something. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It doesn't necessarily have to be aliens. It could be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So I just want to kind of keep that in mind as I go throughout this discussion. Well, I want you to keep that in mind as we go throughout this discussion, I should say. So I honestly don't think that, they are aliens, and I'll tell you why I think that whatever these UFOs are, they couldn't be aliens, or I hope they're not aliens, I should say. So think about it like this. In order for aliens to get to us, they would need a very advanced technology, very, very advanced technology to travel light years, either speed or to be able to open up maybe wormholes in order to traverse such large distances, because we're hundreds, if not thousands or millions of light years away from, other habitable planets. At least as far as we know we are. So I seriously doubt any of our technology could shoot down, a spaceship. So I don't think they're aliens. Now, the one caveat to that would be that maybe if they are aliens, they were trying to test us or give us like an ethical or moral test to see how we would treat them. And if that's the case, we pretty much fucked ourselves over because we shot those out of the sky. But unless that's the case, then I don't think they're aliens. Now, more likely, they're probably the property of a nation state. Now, I don't want to speculate which nation state it is. However, this actually comes on the heels of the Chinese balloon that was found, or destroyed, I should say. It wasn't found because we knew about it way before. It was destroyed off the coast of South Carolina. So some people may think that these objects are Chinese in origin, and maybe it could be just that we're now on such high alert because of that we're picking up more objects than normal. Now, governments doing this type of thing, it's nothing out of the ordinary. Now, sometimes they're done to collect data, to collect, information, and the data they collect can vary. It could be something as benign as weather or atmosphere studies. They can be used to study geography, or geology, I should say. They can also be used, maybe perhaps to study wildlife, like birds and such. Or they can be used to collect, intel on rival countries, unfortunately. So it's interesting to think about. So I'm not so sure what it could be. Now, something else I find interesting to think about, and actually I really want the rest of this video to be about this, is aliens and their existence. Now, from my personal perspective, my view of aliens, if they exist, it's going to be largely dependent on the nature of the universe. So if the universe is infinite, if it's truly infinite without an end, I believe definitely aliens have to exist. And there has to be intelligent life out there somewhere. Even more so, I believe if the universe is infinite, not only is there life out there, if you go far enough, you'll find copies or repeats of life we already know. So if you go far enough in space, you're going to find another Big Mike, for example, or you're going to find another Joe Biden, for example. Now, on the other hand, if the universe is not infinite but is finite, then I don't necessarily believe that aliens would have to exist, but I believe they may. And by aliens, under that context, maybe it could be something like simple celled organisms, or it can be aliens or life, on the level of, cattle, for example. We could have space cows or zoo animals, not necessarily intelligent life. Though there also could be, human level intelligent life out there, or there could be, even more intelligent life than we are. Though, if you spend any time on social media, then that's not a hard feat to beat, unfortunately. But that being the case, I do believe that it still would be possible, just less certain in a finite universe. But regardless of what the answer is to whether or not there's life out there, are we alone in the universe? Or do we have distant neighbors somewhere out there? Regardless of what the answer is, I feel like it's awe-inspiring, and it's definitely something profound to think about. So whether we are truly alone, that makes us very special. Or if we're not alone, then that also means there are more possibilities out there for us to explore, to experience, other things. And both, I feel like, are wonder-inspired or wonder-instilling conclusions to reach. Now, I know this isn't my typical video, and I may do some more like this in the future, but I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you believe aliens exist? What do you think about the UFOs? Do you think they're from somewhere on our planet, or do you think they're from beyond the stars? So please comment below and let me know what you think. And until next time, fam, remember, just be yourself and you'll be awesome. Peace out!